Hey guys, it's Shane with Owyhee Environmental. Today we're going to be talking about a DIY solution to wood rats, aka pack rats. The first step you're always going to want to take is proper identification. Making sure that you are in fact actually dealing with wood rats and not another type of rodent is going to be the most important step. If you accidentally misidentify the rodent you're dealing with, you're going to end up wasting a lot of time and money. The most common species tend to have a bushy or furry tail, a tan fur, maybe it's a little gray, and a white underbelly. From nose to tail, when fully grown, they tend to be from 12 to 15 inches long. They're nocturnal, so if you're going to see them moving around, it tends to be at nighttime. Also, they tend to be solitary, so unless it's mating season, probably not going to see more than just one. Pack rats make their own home, and believe it or not, they actually get as tall as 3 feet tall and 5 feet in diameter. It's pretty big. Once you've correctly identified that you're dealing with pack rats, the next best step is going to be the inspection process. Pack rats prefer to stay low, so keep an eye out on those baseboards for normal grease marks like you'd see with other rodents, gnaw marks, also droppings, just like another rodent. However, these guys are not afraid to go up high for anything that they're after. It's not uncommon to see them up there, but more than likely you're going to find them on the ground. Also, during that inspection process, make sure you're keeping an extra eye on any areas that you might be storing food or there's an extra amount of clutter. And of course, during that inspection process, you definitely need to be keeping an eye out for possible entry points that they might use, bearing in mind that they can get in through entry points as small as a dime. Now that we've completed the inspection, it's time to move into the actual treatment. And of course, as always, when starting off, throwing on our PPE, we strongly recommend a good pair of gloves at the very least. Gloves are obviously going to keep you protected, but at the same time, it's an added bonus that they should help mitigate the amount of human scent that's left behind on your traps. With all of our PPE on, now it's time to jump right into the treatment. First step we're going to recommend is decluttering that area. Maybe it's a couple areas. Next step is going to be if it's in an area with food storage, that you go ahead and all the loose food you put into airtight containers. That way these guys don't have any reason to be coming in the first place. The next step in the treatment is going to be the full meat and potatoes. We recommend using live traps when it comes to wood rats. And the reason for that, well, we'll talk about that here in a little bit. The last step is also part of the treatment, but it's mainly continuous. And that's going to be prevention. We want to prevent the activity from coming in the first place. So just like those holes that we identified as possible entry points, we're going to be sealing those guys up. And just like seeing in the food storage that there's loose food items, we're going to be putting those in airtight containers and make sure they don't have a food source. And then the clutter. Pack rats love clutter, so they're going to be taking all that opportunity that they can to be making homes, or at least taking it back to where their den is at. The reason we recommend utilizing a live trap for wood rats is because, number one, they'll hoard. So if you put out bait stations with bait, chances are they'll just hoard it and the bait won't be very effective. The other thing to be mindful of is wood rats will utilize the same den generation after generation. That's why with the live trap coupled with the prevention phase of clearing out clutter is the best way to go forward with dealing with wood rats. Now that we've completed both the treatment and begun the prevention phase, let's go ahead and get this PPE off, get washed up, get back after it. Now that we're all washed up, let's take a look at this video from a recent customer's house where we were able to trap and remove 2 pack rats from his property. Do appreciate him putting out some infrared cameras so we can see that activity at nighttime. Because it is a live trap, we do have to deal with these wood rats in a certain way. So we do take them to an area that's away from any homes and also farms. We want to make sure these guys aren't bothering anyone or messing with anyone's livelihood. So here's a couple clips of our service professional, David, releasing them into the wild in the middle of nowhere where they're not going to be bothering anyone.
All right, guys, we are at our destination for our little fella here. Check it out. Say hi. Let's go ahead and get him released, get him into a new home, get out of here. We got a successful catch and release here. Little woodtail bush rat. We successfully caught at a customer's house that we're now going to release back into the wild. So here we go. All right, guys, there he goes. See you later, buddy. Our second pack rat of the week. from the same customer. We're gonna take him out to the mountains and release him again. So we'll see you soon. Oh, there he goes. See you later, buddy. Go be with your other friends. Another successful release from the Owyhee Environmental team. See you guys later.
It's pretty awesome to see hard work come to fruition and know that what we're doing is effective. And hey guys, thanks again for tuning in for another awesome video. We do really appreciate you, and we do appreciate getting one of our customers in on one of our videos finally. Look forward to doing that more in the future, and of course, like, comment, subscribe. Keep coming back for some more awesome DIY tip videos. Thanks. It's pretty awesome to see hard work. It's pretty awesome to see hard work